Hi guys, welcome back. Slightly earlier stream today. But yeah, we've got plenty to be getting on with. Yeah, plenty to be getting on with. Hopefully there won't be any internet issues tonight. But if there is, I do apologise. Not a lot I can do about it. So we're out of that 4-pack. We are in the TW10 two-wheel drive setup. This is only temporary because I haven't finished doing my 6410. So I've kept the original in there just for now because no one wants to see an unfinished tractor. So we've just kept this normal TW in here for now. But this will be a 6410 Series 2 two-wheel drive. Alright Matt mate, how's it going? We're going to put that load of bales out there because we're going to get this fit all ploughed today. Hopefully that's the plan. Alright Ad, how's it going? Yeah, I'm alright mate. A bit tired, but I had a nap further on. So at least I'll be able to stay up late tonight. Unlike yourself, unfortunately. But you got driving. Alright, ready that there. Take the rate off from it. The 1810 is sat on the plough currently, so I did carry on ploughing. Since this has all been wet spreaded, so I've also got rid of that. Yeah, we're streaming tonight, mate. We are streaming tonight. That's why I'm going to do it early. That's why I'm doing the FS one early and not at 10. It'll have to be on MW though, because I haven't done the update for COD blocks. I'm using the standard in-game fork guys, so if the bales spin off and go everywhere, then that's the reason. But yeah, I finally got rid of, in fact we need to buy the new mud spreader whilst I think of it. So obviously we had that dry rats one, we've now got this one. World brands, what's the difference? Not a lot. Let's put Michelin tyres on it. We're going to put that up in a bit. Oh yeah, of course. Keep forgetting your internet won't let you do it, Matt. You'll have to do it when you turn around mine next. Unfortunately, you have to drive over the ploughed bits for the moment. We won't have to get this one, so I'll carry on for this side, but I needed to make a way through. It is a whatever moment, man. It is a whatever moment. This is why no one likes using the standard ending forks, because they don't work properly. I'll have to do one at a time around these two. Rapid rotating. I'm not worried about how these do on the trader dies either, so it's not going to be a clean stat, it's just moving them out of the way. Just so we can get the plough down again. So I hired the worker to do it. So we got obviously to rake up that hay that we did yesterday. Yeah, Matt, what are we streaming on tonight, mate? Are we streaming on Twitch or YouTube? Because we haven't done a lot on Twitch recently. But yeah, as you can see, guys, the manure has been spread on this field. At the top it was slurry, so I emptied the slurry tanker, and then I got that whole load of just solid manure out of the shed. That whole load went and covered the rest of this field. Okay, brilliant. You know what, we're just gonna stack it or whatever way we fucking want. Yeah, we do Twitch and that if you want. I just thought just, you know, we ain't done plops on Twitch in ages. Or anything on Twitch in ages, so I thought, you know, get something out of it. If you like. So yeah, guys, be sure to check out our Twitch when I finish streaming on here. So that'll be Modern Warfare Remastered. Oh, and I was Mayday, Matt. Did you enjoy it? Was it the same old stuff there? Year in, year out? Then guys, I'm not done for a perfect start, I'm just literally moving them. If I was done for a perfect start, it definitely wouldn't be that way. Indeed we do, man, indeed we do. So if you guys. Right, anyway, sorry guys. That's important text needed to be sent. Right, and 4 bells left. Perfect. We've been meaning to do this for ages. Just get these bales out of this field. And we've always done something different. But I thought, well, I need to get it in. Need to get them in out of the way. Also so I can feed the cows later on in the stream. Oh, we ain't leaving it like that, that's for sure. Yeah, that's cool, mate. At least we should get the forward back going again now, guys. Back on the plough. Get this all ploughed in. But yeah, I've started to work on a 6410 two-wheel drive. It's basically done. The only things it's not done is all of the like where your player sits and stuff. That bit ain't done yet. So rather than put it in the stream tonight, like that. Right, we'll take the toilets back first this way, innit? Right, bear with me a second, guys. Hello? Alright? What? Sorry. Yeah, I know. Right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I needed to take that call, unfortunately. So this is the missus, and she would get a bit angry if I didn't. So anyway, back to it. To be honest, it was my fault anyway. I generally tell her when I'm streaming. Alright, we're just going to take this back. To take the fork off here. I do like this tractor. This tractor has a very different sort of different look about everything. It's definitely good on the loader, that's for sure. We'll park it up behind the deer for now, because the deer is not going to be needed for. We'll leave it so we can still let the deer out if needs be. Alright, let's go. Again, guys, if you're just tuning in, this is not properly stacked. I just wanted to move it out of the way so I can carry on ploughing. As you can see, this is completely manured, and the top row is slurry. But yeah, 8210 sitting there proud in the sun. The reason I'm changing this, guys, is not because I don't like the TW10, it's because it looks nothing like the TW. It's obviously completely wrong interior, and that's, you know, that's fine. I mean, for Fords to come out even on the Dane is brilliant anyway today across, so I'm not complaining. But if you're really into Fords now, obviously I know yourself that that is a 40 series. Interior. Alright, we're going to take this round. What the hell is wrong with that bale? It's got like manure stuck to it. No, that's the strap. It's got to say. Alright, we'll just dump these in the bale shed. Watch out for the skid steer. We'll dump these over here. Now what we're going to do is be very non-professional about this, but we're just going to get rid of the trailer and let them fall to the ground. At least get rid of that. They're 30. Lovely job, and they can just sit there. And rotate this back around. The 6510 is going to be used on things like the mower, the rake, you know, things to the farm that me and Matt grew up next to, and one that I worked on has 6410. So I got decent images of what one looks like and driven it. I did not mean to crash into the case. I hit the accelerator instead of the brake. We'll put this onto the rake and head on up to Tubber Fields where the hay is. But before we go out on the road, I'll just stop her here. Right, also what I've done since is change the steering wheel. It's not perfect, it's got a weird angle which I will sort after stream, but for now it will do me, it will do the job it's meant to do. He should now plough away fine and dandy. And we shall take this. The plough that it's using is the modded Adramats one off of ModHub itself. And every time I use it, it drops frames, and I don't know why. But if it causes the stream issues, because we had no issues up till then, if it causes the stream issue, I'll just dip. I just have to use the Pfeiffer one, this in-game. Right, we shall start by going this way. This will be easier. Doesn't look like there's gonna drop any more frames at the moment, which it does. Oh, we get this rate up. Don't know if we're gonna bail it today. We shall see how things progress. But the 8010's ploughing now, so he ain't got nothing to stop him now. The bales are all gone. You can just plough away. We will obviously check on in because you know what the AIs are like on this game. We'll also probably do mut spreading as well at some point. Try out the new mut spreader. And also get some more land ready to be ploughed up. Good thing about 2-hour drives on the rate. Yeah, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with this tractor. I like this tractor as it is. I just like 2 Series Fords, to be fair. Mark II Fords. We need to start that harvester going as well. We will. We will. I think it might be up here where the light is. Which is obviously we were up here yesterday and had minor glitching. I don't know. Probably my internet's probably not the greatest either right now. Don't know why. I don't know why my internet's suddenly gone terrible on evenings. I know they're still working down the road. I mean, we'll get this rate. Get it raked up and then turn back with Vader either today or tomorrow's stream, or I might even do it offline when we pick them up. I don't know. All I know is we're not focusing on all this tonight, because we obviously mowed and rates, mowed and tedded it yesterday, so rather not do it all same sort, working in the same field. There's some in your outing as well. Can't wait for seasons to come out, guys. When seasons come out, that'll just be brilliant. Make everything a lot better. We'll do 3 on the edge. What we do for the side edge. So if you've been a constant viewer and you've watched all through the side edge, I know we do around 3 times. So might as well do it now. If it went a bit late then, guys, I don't, then it's going to be an issue. Sort itself out. Hopefully. I don't know how long this stream will be, guys. We'll get a few things done. But again, me and Matt are doing a stream on Twitch. If you want to come and check that out, that'd be going by sort of 10ish, I would have thought. All being good. All being well in that. And when it decides it actually wants to do some streaming, I have to take a trip down the road and be like, oi, let me stream, and then you can do work. So I like this rate, guys. It's not actually that big for a twin rotor rate. It's not big. It's still quite small. Alright, let's go over here. Got a real bad pain in my shoulder. I don't know why. How's that hard worker doing? Is he still going? He's still going, he's turning up the field apparently. Oh, I see. If you're talking in chat, guys, I do apologise. I'm not blanking you. I'm just going to read it out in chunks in a second, because my internet is being bothered again. I don't know why it does it, literally. I stream midday and it's fine, so I reckon it is the road workers. As soon as they start on the evening, it's like bam, internet's gone. But I got fibre, you know, so when I run a speed test after the stream, it'll be fine. And I also think OBS is the issue, but I've tried like NVIDIA, like the NVIDIA streaming software as well. I can't get to grips with it, I don't like it. So as much as I hate OBS, OBS is simple and easy to use. Did get a fair few bales out of here though when this is all bailed up, which is good. That's what we want. Right, not much left, and then we will then check on the plough and we head back to the yard, and then probably jump in the deer, did it at the mud spreader, bring it back. So obviously that maize stubble still needs to be mud spreaded, so get some muck out there. I don't know whether there'll be a stream tomorrow, guys, so I don't know if I'm available. If I am, I'll stream. If not, there'll be a stream anyway, just either way, Matt stream. So, but it may not be an FS stream until Wednesday. Not out of choice, but father-in-law's birthday, so gonna head over there, see him for the evening. Be nice. So yeah, we'll get this raked up anyway. Like I said, the stream will probably be, you know, usual time, hour to hour and a half. Internet, whether my internet actually wants to work properly, which at the moment it actually is now. It's sorted itself out again, but I am going to do a bit of modding afterwards, probably finish the 6 or 10. I've got to send it to Ross and make for this map for the Eire Island Agri Boys who made this map. I need to send it to them. Hopefully the V2 will be out soon of this map so we can check out the new features. Alright, we're gonna head back to the yard now. Now we've put some hours on this. Oh, there it is, my phone. Right, that's that sorted. Lay my phone down sideways, I think. But yeah, so with the 8210 guys, the final things to fix are, well, is just sort that the angle of the steering wheel's wrong, so it turns a bit funny. But that's the only thing I gotta sort out. The next, oh, and obviously the drive shaft underneath, the four-wheel drive shaft for the front axle, that still needs to be lengthened, but that's fine. That doesn't, you know, it's not an issue. Right, we'll check on the old fours. Right. And this is what happens when I don't look and I start. That'll be a lesson to everyone. Don't drive whilst you're on the phone. Right, let's take this back into the yard. There it's all parked up. I think what we'll do actually, they'll park it up in this corner just for the moment. So that's its two-wheel drive. I can flick it around there anyway. How's he doing? Apart from crashing into an edge. Alright, he's not doing too bad, is he? Ain't much left. Yeah, he's not doing too bad. Yeah, so everything works. Obviously there's no animations, they'll be put in at a later date. As well as the strip to open the back door and the rear window. And I want to put the animations out of that Deutz in here for the rear sticks. So hopefully that can be done. But just a little outside look. Good that there is actually two textures between the dirt and the manure. As you can see there, that's the dark, like a light brown. Whereas you do this side, and obviously on the mold boards, and this side, it's sort of a dark brown for the mud, which is pretty good actually. But you can see on the back here, all the pipelines are connected. I just thought I'd change where they actually plug into. That's it, that's the only bit there. The old girl still got it in there. We will do obviously the edges right at the ends. Obviously the worker doesn't do that, but we will, so that's not an issue. Right, whilst he's doing that then, let's go to deer. Miss all of the trailers, the Deutz. What we do need is a bigger bucket. It takes so long to fill the mud spreader out with that. So that's going to have to be something that's next on the mod list to go in. Probably won't get the mud spreader loaded up today, but we'll leave the Ford going. You can plow along nicely. Looks what it's meant to look like anyway. I'm happy with it. And for anyone that's wondering, it is private at the moment. Due to obviously the body not being mine originally. And what I've obviously, the Ford pack was obviously released on various mod sites. Doesn't matter where you do it from. It's just a convert from 17. The Ford pack. Converted well, I mean everyone works, but you know, just convert. Alright, let's hook up with this new piece of equipment. So all the hydraulic hoses go into this. Yep, lovely job. Right, I've not used this in any save game. This is all new to, this one's new to me, so is there anything that I have to do? Let's unfold. I see. Then to turn it and then just turn it on. Alright, okay, right. I'll take this back to the yard. We might start loading it up actually. So this is what I did at maize field that we cut. That replant is. Put some oilseed rape in there or something. Where be our forward to? Is he still down this end or is he pushed on? Yeah, he's pushing back on up. But yeah, so this is all cutting well. That cutting well, ploughing well. Right, that should sort that out. Right. Put this in here, so it's quite long and it's on a pretty big tractor. Obviously I opted for a weight on the front this time rather than a front linkage, because obviously got front linkage on the case, so I've opted for that. Bump threw me off. Let me track in. Right, we need to take this round. No, we don't. I remember how we got it down there last time. We need to spin it round and reverse it all the way down. But first, we need to take the doits. We just obviously need to get the doits in there first and then block the entrance bit with the muck spreader. We do need to feed the cattle, but I'll probably do that off stream again. So obviously that manure fort there is for the steer. We just got a normal shovel for this. We will get a bigger shovel. Alright, I also need to open the gate behind me. So yeah, this little tractor can fit nicely under here. Missed the collision of the gate and then start scooping it up. Drop it first. Put stuff on the cubicle pins. And then what we can do is reverse back a little bit. Take it out through the main gate. And when the nut spreader is here, we can load it up. So let's jump in this. Right, now we need to back this up all the way along. Oh, I know that's for a fact not going in right now. going to do is stick hard to this date here. It's not actually that difficult to back down here, to be honest. So I'll do it at slow speed. Batter on down. Miss that little feed trough. Obviously it doesn't help there being a date there, but we're fine. We'll just butter right down a minute. Obviously there's that big ditch there as well. And then we'll park it there. And perfect. Lovely job. Start loading her up. Move out the way, Mr. Cow. EW, how's it going, mate? Welcome to the stream. Once this 8210 is done with the ploughing, we'll take the plough off, put it on the 3 meter power harrow, bash the ground out a bit. Finish clearing out the actual cow shed first before we use the stuff in the pit, in the mirror pit already, because they need to be cleared out, so we might as well make good use of it, put it straight out on the field. Just need a bigger bloody bucket to go on the front of the joints. I don't think there's going to be much more left in there, is there? 13,000 litres in that little patch there. Sorry. Feels nice not having all those deers, so I'm not really a deer guy, so now we got the doits on the loader Feels nice. I'm a blue man myself. I like forwards, New Orleans, Foxes, you know, all that jazz. And vintage stuff. Around it. Oh, don't know what happened there. Yeah, I really do like this tractor. So if you haven't downloaded it already, guys, I do recommend it. It's a very good tractor. It's good at doing little jobs like this as well, because it's low enough, even with the beacon on the top, to fit under the towel shed roofs and beams and stuff. Unload that straight in there. I think if I remember rightly and reading the description of that spreader properly, I think it's got really good capacity. Which is rather irritating, which is we've got a big capacity bucket. Let me just check what it's at. 62%. Not too bad, not too bad. That's at 9,000 as well, so yeah, it has got high capacity. How much has it got left in here? Still 14,000. Okay, perfect. Brilliant. I just hit Tower Cubicle. I wish the towers would move when you go near them, like that would be very helpful. Like, that tower's levitating, I don't even know what he's doing. I wish he'd move. Starting to fill up a little bit now. There we are. We must turn shit on the plough in a second. Actually, we can do it in that, can't we? He's still got a fair bit to go, but it seems. Right, this load can go at the front and glitch out if it wants to, and dump it on the floor. Brilliant. Literally none of that went in the spreader at all. There can't be 13,000 left in here. I just glitched. Like, not the Dean. I think the Dean's glitched, right? Not the map, but. Not unless it's counting what's in the pit. I can't remember. Pretty sure it counts what's in here. These towers are basically. Alright. Lovely job. Alright. See, that's the full. That's all that was left. Not even a full bucket load. So we will have to fill the rest of the nut spreader up with what we got in the bit. I need to take the front weight off this. That would be a hell of a lot better and easier. Right, well in that case then, we will... How much does it cost? 86%. Oh, we obviously need to jump in this. Spin it around. Go over the bumpy bits. Oh god. That's the only issue you have with skid steer. There's no suspension whatsoever. Right, let's move that shredder out of the way. Get this in. We were just leaving front of here for now. Check on the forward, we'll see that out. So he's getting to the slurry patch now, he's almost done all the manure. That's alright. Ain't got much left. Alright then. Take some from the manure pit then. Yeah, I don't know why it's... It's at 86% anyway, so it isn't going to need a lot more. But we might sort out fill. So we ain't going to need a lot to fill it right up. I'm going to send another two shovels full. We will obviously shut the gate behind us once we're done. Right, there we go. We're making two full buckets. So we'll put that back on the pit. Part of this there, this is where it's needed for now. Shut this. We're going to sell a few cows because obviously they're reproducing. Perfect, full load. Alright, obviously they're reproducing, so we can actually get some money. So we need to get an animal trader next stream. I got a little one, nice little decent trailer that we can use. And we will use it. And guys, the other mat is ringing me. Hello? Alright mate, what's up? Yeah, at the moment. Yeah, sorry mate. Why don't next time you just check YouTube first? That's a fair point. Nah, I'm still streaming. I'm just finishing up basically. I just thought I'd spread this last load of manure and then it'll be done, pretty much. And then yeah, just you'll see when I'm online anyway. Yeah, no, it's cool. Alright mate, I'll speak to you a bit. Yeah, I will. Yeah. See you later. Right, sorry about that guys, that was the other Matt and he says hi. Wanted to know if I was on PlayStation or not. Right, we gotta get this around here. No, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it around straight away. It's a car coming as well. It's brilliant. Lovely job. Right then. So yeah, this was we obviously got this in. I might spread it and got it all collected in. That was quite a while ago now. I've not used this mat spreader, so we don't know. I don't have any idea what it's going to turn out like. All I know is shot and folded like that. Put into cruise, turn it on. So it hasn't got very wide spread distance. So maybe just as well we did put it right up then. So outside cab footage. It's the same. I do the same with much as I do with slurry dies. I do the two headlands at the end. If there's need be, you know. The much isn't meant. We don't use much like to fully fertilise the ground. Obviously we just put it as a base coat to help it germinate, and obviously it gets obviously sprayed and everything during its growth period. So again, that's what we do IRL. So no, you can't be too fussy, as they say. Alright. No, I don't think we'll do this with one load. I expect we will have to do it with another, but not an issue. Not an issue at all. We've got 6195 on here. Oh, we are currently up in the hedge. Could have been worse, I guess. Alright, we're spread on it. All this spreaded on this maize stubble anyway. And I'll probably end the stream after that, guys. We'll take this back, get it ready to be loaded up again, and ready for tomorrow. If there's a stream tomorrow, that is. If not, it'll be on Wednesday. how much is that? 42%. Possible. Very possible. To let the rest of the field done. 35%. Right, let's back on down and spin it around. Yeah, I think actually what we'll do, guys, is we'll do this headland here. I'm better reversing it in first person. I don't know why I didn't do it in first person. I'm an idiot. Just spread it over this bit. Because I'm not going to worry too much about this section just here in the gateway, because I'm actually probably not this, you know, it's probably going to get crushed in the gateway. So we'll head on up. So we are obviously not going to have enough to do this headland, unfortunately, but you know, should be alright. Hopefully we make it right to the end. Yeah, perfect. So we just spin it around like that. So there, yeah. Just that little patch there, that little patch there. So one load managed to spread the maize stubble. Obviously that little patch of the corner again, probably going to get crushed. Probably won't even seed there, because there's not a lot of point, just when the header comes in. So I'll swing the tractor around. So let's take this back to the yard. We'll leave the gate open actually, because the Ford are doing the plough at some point soon. Yeah, so plans for tomorrow, guys. If the Ford doesn't finish ploughing, I'll let him finish ploughing off camera. And tomorrow, probably there'll be one, either the 2-wheel drive or the Deutz to be out there on the 3 meter per hour. Something will probably be Ford will probably be ploughing that field, to be fair, and we're gonna get probably the Deutz on the cattle trailer. It is a small cattle trailer. I think it carries like 4 cattle at once. We'll get that and start selling some animals. How far is that Ford got? Pretty far actually, considering it's only a 4x4. I went for the universal mold boards instead of the slotted ones. Put that in there. Alright, what we'll do is we'll just take this round the back. Baler's ready to go out. The forager's parked in there. The wagons. I think actually what we'll do is part them up, spread up here. Bear with me a sec, guys. Something that's come up on my phone. Right, anyway. Alright, let's get this parked up by these tame trailers. Where's that wall? I think it's just there, yeah. Alright, we'll leave the JD on it. not so much, but already dirty. Taking one load. You can stay there. That stays there, right, forward. Right, what we're gonna do is we'll just stay with him for a second. We'll let him. Where is he now? He's still in the muck section. What we'll do is we'll let him go down, let him go back up, and then call it there. I think, yeah, slurry starters there, and that's why I started much further than the other one. So I needed to empty it to get rid of it. I wasn't going to waste the muck. So, but yeah, the Ford looks very nice. Handles nice. Looks what it's meant to look like. Sounds pretty much what it's meant to look like as well. The only thing that's got to be sorted is obviously the steering wheel. The angle is at, turns a little bit funny, and where the hydraulic hose is going. They do go into where they're meant to go, but not on a Ford. This is where this field is a little bit sketchy. Oh, I missed the bell over there, look. I didn't see it in that grass field. Ah well. We know there's a spare bell when we need one. Go on, 1810. But yeah, guys, it's 8210. Absolutely love having it on the beam now. Glad to have it back. Obviously, if you stuck with the channel for a long period of time and saw the Fs19 videos, it was used in everything. But it's the most used tractor I had. So, yeah. Obviously, let's have a look at the maintenance chart quickly. So obviously the mower is, let's have it like that. Mower needs obviously completely done. Valistad needs to be done. New Holland needs to be done. Taste harvester stop pretty damage. 8210, 83% damage. 83% damage on the 8210. Agromass is this, 85%. And then yeah, you got like, I expect the cane trailers are probably last, aren't they? Oh, the seed bags. Yeah. Justin Oil Trans, what was that? Oh, it's my water tank in it. Duh. Or is it bell sites? T-dub, just 2% done. Yeah, chain drain trailers, 97. Two side trailers are actually 90%. Right. So yeah, the 8210, looking how it's meant to. Ploughing like it's meant to. Nice to have some rain times on it again, finally. Right, what we are going to do is then plough right to the ends, right to the fence. Right, we're going to let him park up. We're going to stop him there. Now we put the plough back down. Leave you parked up there. Engine off. Crush bang wallop. Right. Anyway guys, I'm doing the stream there. Thank you so much for watching and putting up with all the phone calls and that I've had. Streams every day till 10 if you're new. Leave a like and subscribe. It's very much appreciated. Until next time guys, bye.